all kinds of celebrations of different ethnic groups, and it's also one way to get integrated to the Finnish society when you invite your Finnish fellow students and friends to these parties. Okay, and then a little bit about these partner universities. So there are 5 different partner universities in our program. And first of all universities in Finland, they are public. So they are owned by the state, and the Ministry of Education in Finland has accredited all these programs. And most of these universities in our program, they are universities of applied sciences, and that means that they have extremely good connections between the Finnish companies. And that means that it's very easy for you to find an internship. Actually, at these universities of applied sciences, you will have this opportunity to work half a year as an intern at a company, and after that you will write your practical final thesis for the same company. And that means that it's rather easy to find a permanent job after your studies, because every day, every week, you will have these practical projects with the companies, plus this internship and practical final thesis for a company. And here you will see all these partner universities. So I will tell a little bit of each of them. So the first one, Arcada, it's located in Helsinki, in our capital. So that means that it's a very good option because it's our capital and there are many companies. So it's extremely easy to find an internship and also part-time job. You can study business and engineering. Heramb, my former university, it's located about 1.5 hour drive north from Helsinki airport. There are also many options, even 7. You can study business, different engineering programs, and also computer science. And there is also one special program, Bachelor of Natural Resources in Smart Organic Farming. So this is very special program. Lappeenranta University of Technology. So this LUT comes from Lappeenranta. It's a city in the eastern part of Finland, and this is University of Technology. All the other universities are universities of applied sciences, but this is University of Technology. There is only one technology and engineering program available, but that includes 4 different majors you will choose after your first year studies. And this is very nice option because in this university you need only 3 years to achieve this bachelor degree. In universities of applied sciences, it takes 3.5 or 4 years. And after you have achieved this bachelor degree at LUT, you will have access to master's studies at the same university. Satakunta is also a big university located in Pori. It's about 2-hour drive from Helsinki airport. There you can study also business and engineering, but there are also some special programs like this artificial intelligence. So if you are interested in artificial intelligence, Satakunta University of Applied Sciences is your university. Satakunta is the name of one province. You can study also tourism, maritime management. You will become a sea captain, nursing, and this business and engineering. But especially this artificial intelligence is #1 program at SAMK. SEAMK comes from Seinäjoki. Seinäjoki is a city about 4-hour drive from Helsinki to the north. Seinäjoki University of Applied Sciences, and where you can study business or engineering. And this is also a great option because at the same campus there are even 80 different companies operating, and that means that it's very easy to find a job, part-time job, internship, and topic for your final thesis. And benefits of Seinäjoki are also that this is the only university in this program that gives you scholarship during your first year studies. The other universities, they grant this scholarship starting from your second year studies, but in Seinäjoki you will get 30% in a way discount scholarship already during your first year studies. So they give this scholarship 30% for every international students. And there is also one option in France. You can study international management. So briefly, Arcada in Helsinki. Häme, you can study many different programs. Lappeenranta is the only university of technology. Satakunta, you can study artificial intelligence. In Seinäjoki, the lowest prices and scholarship even for the first year students. And this one is located in France. Later, we can give you more information about these universities. And when you choose this fast track pathway, there are two options: business path and engineering and technology path. So if your university degree program will be in the field of engineering, of course you will study in this engineering path as if you choose computer applications or computer science. And business and the other options, they belong to this business path. So two different parts. And here is a little bit more information about this. Satakunta Pori is located here 2-hour drive from Helsinki. And maybe you remember that artificial intelligence is the #1 program in Satakunta. All these universities, they are pretty much equal. There are 300, 500 foreign degree students from 50, 60 different countries, and they all have 100 or even 200 partner universities around the world. And here are again the names of these Satakunta degree programs. So business and engineering, but also tourism, nursing, sea captain, and especially this artificial intelligence. They have a brand new premises in the city center of Pori next to the railway station. So you can take a train from Helsinki airport to this campus, and it takes about 2 hours. And in Satakunta, you will have opportunity for this scholarship. In Satakunta case, it's 50% of your tuition fee starting from your second year studies. So if you manage to achieve at least 55 credits during your first year studies, you will get the scholarship. And once again, if you manage to get 55 credits during your second year studies, you will get the scholarship during your third year studies. And actually this 55 study credits, it's not so much because the normal base is 60 credits per year. And actually most international students who are very hardworking, they achieve at least 60 credits per year. So this is not a problem. Actually, it's in a way almost automatic. Seinäjoki is located here, as I said, about 4-hour drive from Helsinki, but if you take a train, it's about 2.5 hours. And the main benefit of this Seinäjoki is that there are 80 companies located and operating in the same campus. And you can study business and engineering as in the other universities, but in Seinäjoki, this tuition fee is the lowest. It's only 7,000 euros per academic year. In the other universities, prices are between 8,500 and 10,500. So here, tuition fee is the lowest. And also the scholarship is lowest. It's 30% of your tuition fee. In other universities, then the prices are higher, but also the scholarship will be 50%. And in the case of Seinäjoki, you have to achieve 60 credits per year in order to get this scholarship. But every first year international student will get this 30% scholarship already during the first year studies. So then what does this fast track mean in practice? So it's very simple and simplify the way to get this guaranteed study place. You will study only 3 months online at your home and you will achieve 30 study credits. And the main benefit, as I said already in the beginning, is that you don't have to compete with hundreds of applicants, but you will get a guaranteed study place in one of these 5 or 6 partner universities. So guaranteed study place, and you will study only 3 months online. At home, that means that actually you will save money. This 30 credit means half a year university studies, and you can accomplish these studies living at home. So you don't have to compete with many other applicants. For example, in this case of this international business at Heramb, where I used to be head of a degree program, it was very typical that there were 500 applicants, but only 50 study places. So it's not so easy to get a study place if you use this direct application system, but in this faster track program, this study place is guaranteed. So after this program, you don't need any entrance exams, no interviews, no motivational letters, no English language proof after this program, but guaranteed study place. So you will study 30 credits in this program, and you can use about 20 of these credits as part of your degree studies in Finland. 10 credits of these 30 include English studies. So those English studies, they are requirement for university studies. That's why you are not able to utilize them as part of your university studies, but you will get already 20 credits when you start your university studies in Finland. And who is eligible? So if you have this high school diploma, you are eligible. But if you will get this high school diploma by summer this year, you will be also eligible. Here is a mistake. So if that means that if you have studied abroad, for example, in China or India or Nigeria, so if you are first or second year university student, you can transfer the majority of your university study credits to this Finnish university. So
Antti,
once again, yeah,
one quick recap, and so that we can get confirmed this actually. So because
yeah,
of this pathway faster diploma course, there are two benefits. First of all, there is a possibility that you will complete your studies earlier, and as well as you can be able to get the direct admission. So these are the direct benefits that you can be able to get through the process, and as well as the overall process goes like that. Uh, the most of the matriculation exams across the globe have their own requirements, whereas the Finnish matriculations are highly different quality altogether. But this diploma program will make sure that you cover some of the courses earlier, so that you will qualify to become as a part of the admission process. So this is the just in summary. Thank you very much.
yeah. And this application system is very simple and simplified also. So first you will choose the university and the degree program, for example, business engineering with artificial intelligence. After that, you will apply, and that means that you will send your high school diploma, transcript of records, and some kind of proof of your English language certificate to us, and we will check your papers and we will make the official application. So you will just send the papers and we will make the application. And within 1 week, you will get acceptance approval for this pathway program. And after that, you will pay the tuition fee and you will start study 3 months. And already after 1.5 month studies, you will get a conditional acceptance letter from the university, and you can use that letter when you start your student residence permit. So to get this residence permit, it takes about 3 months. So in that case, you will get this acceptance letter by the end of April. So you will have even 4 month time to apply this residence permit. And that means that you can start your university studies in Finland in September this year. And what will you study? So once again, there are these two parts, business and engineering part or program. In both programs, you will study English, mathematical skills needed in your university studies, and you will study academic skills, critical thinking, digital skills. So you will learn those skills needed in university studies, especially in Finland. And also you will learn study skills and techniques needed for academic sections. And in the case of business, you will learn the basics of economics and intercultural communication. And in the case of engineering, you will study computer science and physics. And you will see here the exact names of these courses you will study. And actually, all these courses, they are those first year university courses in Finland. At every university, you will study orientation to academic studies. You will study academic communication. You will study business mathematics, economics, intercultural communication, and in the case of engineering, physics and computer science, and a specialty is climate action solution for carbon neutral transport. So based on your degree program, you will study in engineering path. So all engineering degree applicants will study in this path, plus computer science students, and all business students plus all the other degree program students will study in this business path. So if you choose artificial intelligence or tourism or nursing, you will study in this business program. So you will study 30 credits and you can use 20 credits of these as part of your degree studies in Finland. And
yes, Antti, actually
yeah.
we are getting a lot of questions onto the Facebook, YouTube, as well as the CC's website. So
Okay.
first question actually which came here, which is connected to this, that's why I will ask, and then we can take the many questions towards the end. How difficult are these courses to complete? So is it too much difficult? How much time is it required?
Yeah, actually, studies in Finland are a little bit different from studies in many other countries. So they can say that they are not very difficult because the emphasis is not remembering different things, memorizing, but we try to give you an opportunity to learn. So there are some exams, but most often there are some assignments based on these online teaching sessions. So most foreign students say that studies in Finland, they are not very difficult, but still he will learn much more than in many other countries, but not difficult. And that means that not very time consuming. And 1/3 of these pathway studies include English language. And if your English language is very good, as in the case of Nigerian and Indian applicants, for example, you don't have to use much time for your English studies. So that means that this program is even easier for you.
Yes, perfect. I think what Antti was referring was that in majority of the courses in many other countries, the emphasis is on the repetition or doing writing, everything. In Finland also, we do have those kind of assignments, but the 90% of the assignments, through my experience, they need to apply your mind, learn through problem solving. You need to really work on the issues over there so that they are very practical and they are related to your daily routine work as well. So that is very interesting and very active learning methods are there. So thank you very much. Let's continue.
Okay, so the application period is going on. So you have to apply by the end of February. So you will still have a little bit more than 2 week time to apply. And this spring semester will start on March 15. And studies will take 3 months. We have combined this summer semester to this spring semester. So the next fast track program will start in September. And you will graduate from this program in December. And that means that you will start your university studies next year. But now the application deadline is February 28, and the studies will start on March 15. And still details about these studies. So once again, online studies, so you can study at home, and the only thing you need is a computer with an internet connection. We will use a very nice Finnish artificial intelligence-based online learning platform, ClanEd, so it's very easy to study when using this platform. And there are very nice Finnish teachers who will give you feedback and support during your studies. So the idea is that every pathway program student will achieve these 30 credits and will get a study place at a Finnish university. So here is still the process. So application deadline by February 28. And within 1 week, you will get the acceptance letter to this program. Online studies will start on March 15. And by the end of April, you will get the conditional acceptance letter from a university, and you can start applying this residence permit. And hopefully you will arrive in Finland in the beginning of September this year. So very simple and simplified process. Still about this application. So if you have any questions, you can just contact us and prepare these documents and send them us. So only high school diploma, transcript of your records, some proof of your English language. There are different proofs available, for example, this internet-based Duolingo. And once again, if you will graduate from high school by August this year, you are eligible. So just send the papers to us and we will make the official application and you will get this acceptance within 1 week, including all these instructions, how to study, and then you will pay the tuition fee. And
yes,
here
Antti,
yeah,
Antti, there is a very good question. It is imperative that actually in Finland getting an admissions because there are many applicants apply to finish bachelor's as well as master degree program. And it is not so easy also to get through all the admission process every time because they also apply through various other sources as well. So here we are saying guaranteed admission. So is it the major benefit that has been you are posing, or what is the exact crux of the story? So when we are saying the guaranteed admission, that means that we are giving the admission letter and where we are making the things easier. Am I right?
Yeah, you are right. So there are these 2 or 3 main reasons. Guaranteed study place, and this is a very easy way to apply and an easy way to get a study place. And still keep in mind that when you study these 30 credits, those university first year studies, you will be much better student when you start your real university studies and you will have already received 20 credits. So that means that you will get this scholarship definitely because you have already studied 20 credits, so you don't have to study again these basic courses, but you can study some other courses when you arrive in Finland. So there are actually many benefits, but this guaranteed study place is maybe the main benefit.
And as well, actually, for example, we would like that the best of the talents from across the globe should come to us, and so that this diploma programs, pathway program, will create a kind of a process for how we can be able to get a better quality students. And I think that's the part. And also the universities are also looking forward to attract the best talent, because just by application of the statement of purpose or having a small kind of a resume doesn't really help. And not all the examinations which are being done into the many other countries, they may not apply the lateral thinking, critical thinking, collaborations, teamwork. These are the very important skills when you learn in the Finnish university. And that's the major thing. Through this, our coursework of the pathway program, we are making sure that this the basic foundation is clear so that they can be able to study into the universities. So
yeah, and as we have told you that you don't have to compete with other applicants, that means that you can invite also your friends to join this pathway program, so you can study together and you can come to Finland together, because you are not competitors, but you are friends and partners, and both will get this guaranteed study place.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, here are also some typical questions and answers where we have talked about them. So when are the classes held? Here is a little bit old information. We have negotiated that these live online sessions, they will be in the afternoon Finnish time. They will start earliest at 2:30 p.m. Finnish time. That means that, for example, in India, that's already evening, so it's easier for you to attend these live online sessions. And as I mentioned, there are some exams, but there are also some written assignments. And when talking about these English language lessons, you have to participate and maybe give a presentation in English. And once again, those studies, they are not so difficult because you don't have to remember a lot of things. And if you, for example, fail an exam or an assignment, you will have an opportunity to retake that exam, and teachers, we will help you to pass the exam. And once again, this is a guaranteed study place for you if you achieve this 30 credits. Okay, and there are some more materials, but are there any other good questions?
Yes, there are many questions actually. So I think we should visit. The question is about the fees and the scholarship. So briefly, we can be able to go through the comparison between the fees between different countries, and so that we can be able to get through that part clearly. So in brief, the normal degree program, bachelor degree program here, we are talking about after the 12th grade or matriculation in your respective country takes around 3.5 years or 3.5 years. We are giving an opportunity for the pathway diploma program, through which you will cover 20 credits from your home country itself. So you will take 30 credits altogether coursework, and out of which 20 are converted towards your bachelor degree program. That means you graduate early. So that means here is if the students are really good and sincere, they can be able to complete the coursework in 3 years. Now, that's the first point. Second important point is about the tuition fees. They are affordable if you consider the comparison between different countries. Let's take an example of USA or UK. The total university studies goes in thousands and altogether in hundreds of thousands by the end of the third year. So here is a comparison given that the Finnish university with scholarship, it comes around 17,000 euros, and in USA, if you compare, it comes almost 8 times of that. Whereas also onto the cost of living wise, since the most of the benefits for the students are subsidized, but they are of the high quality, so that they spend very less money for the higher quality food, transportation, accommodation, and everything. So you will have a great experience here, and I can vouch it definitely from the point of view that you can be able to really depend on this word called quality when coming to Finland for everything. I think I don't need to say much more than that. Quality means everything here in Finland. So this is a part. And on the fees, the scholarship side, these are the fees which you need to pay. So approximately fees goes from 7,000 euros per year to 10,500 euros. That's the range depending on the program you select. And out of which also Antti was mentioning about the scholarships within this part. So out of 7,000 euro, if you go to Seinäjoki, you will get 30% college scholarship before you come here itself. So on the first year of the application, and as well as you can be able to get other scholarship of 1,000 euros if you do the studies of the Finnish language. So there are many different opportunities which are there for the scholarship. So I think that's the overall process. So from the questions, there is also question is from the Zaida Kamid. Zaida is asking the question: are there any PhD programs? Answer is very simple. In Finland, we have a high quality education research. That means we have doctoral studies also. We are here mainly concentrating on the bachelor degree program for the sake of that. Bachelor degree program are currently getting momentum within Finland for the international students. For doctoral studies, please visit studyfinland.fi. You can be able to find the website, all the information over there. The main aspect of the bachelor, the doctoral studies program within Finland, you need to find your supervisor before you make the final application ready. So I think first you need to go through what is your area of research, what you would like to do, find your supervisor, make an agreement with the supervisor, and then you apply. I hope this information is sufficient. We can take a separate webinar only for the doctoral studies or even master studies. Thank you for these questions. So I think the question here is come that, okay, can we get these slides? So yes, definitely you will find all the slides and the video presentation on our website, www.ccefinland.org/study in Finland. So I will share the website link here so that you can be able to see this. I will share this link also onto the, so you will just go to www.ccefinland.org. Under that, you will find all this information, whatever we have shared with you, with all the information for the fast track program. You can be able to easily browse through the website. So I think that is one thing that, yes, so I think there is a one more question which comes about the fees. Is there scholarships is answered? Yes, okay. Are there any support systems? Which is good question. So is there any on arrival support that we can be able to provide through that actually? So answer is very simple. Please contact our CC collaborators. From our CC website, you will find the list of collaborators on if you go to the About Us, you will find team and then collaborators. So once you go over there, you will find the CC Finland team, and if you contact the collaborators within your own country, they will be able to provide you all other services, including visa support services, arrangements for the air tickets, if you need to have some on-arrival support services and so on. So all these things can be definitely arranged. But the point here is that if you need any basic information without even contacting the collaborators, we are here to support you. Myself and Antti will help you to the best of our knowledge, whatever we can be able to see. So we have collaborators across Saudi Arabia, Nigeria, Australia, India, Taiwan, Indonesia, Kuwait, as well as many other Western European countries as well. So please contact us. We will be more than happy to support you. Yeah. Anything that Antti would like to say towards the last 5 minutes we have, so that meanwhile we are getting some questions, sorting some questions. There is a question by Sanket Walse. She's saying that fees for master's program. Again, the fees for the master program, we will take a separate webinar for that. The current webinar is mainly for the bachelor's program. But to give you answer very simple, it is also of the same range, around 10,000 euros per annum, depending on the program you select and university you are going there. So
yeah, and concerning your second last answer about this support and services, when you will get this acceptance letter from the university, it will include also instructions, including, for example, information about your own student tutor. Every university will nominate student tutors who will help you to find apartment, who will help you to take a bus or a train from Helsinki airport to the campus. So you will get also help from each university. And of course, as Heramb mentioned, we will help you a lot. But Finland is very famous about these supporting services even before you will enter to Finland. So our aim is that we will arrange everything ready for you before you will fly to Finland. And the only extremely important thing is at the end of this session, and it is the famous slogan of Nike company. So we can say that just do it, apply to this pathway program, and welcome to Finland.
Wow, superb. I can just do it. So apply now. I think there is one more question from India is that actually in India, because of COVID-19, the matriculation examinations are being postponed towards the May, and the results are not expected before July. So can we apply for the applications of the residence permit before that? So answer is there actually. So once you complete the pathway diploma program, and in fact, this is also one benefit that once you apply for the pathway diploma programs, you will get the admission letter. You can mention over there that the final outcome of your matriculation exam is awaited in July. You can give an affidavit with that and apply well in advance residence permit, so that you can send, once you get the matriculation examination result, you can immediately send it to embassy, the copy of that. I think this is a very, very good quality support which has been provided by here, and as well as the embassy is also willing to help you. Because of COVID-19 restrictions, many of the visa offices were closed or visa process were closed, but now they are resuming step by step. And we are hoping that this because of vaccines across the globe, vaccination program is really going ahead, so that we can be able to have a good quality starting point in the September term for all the students coming here. So it's now more or less we can guarantee that this is going to happen. Am I right, Antti? That we see that people are coming here, traveling here. Antti, so I think comment is mainly from the point that because of COVID-19, will there be any problem? And if yes, what will be the problems? How we will solve it?
Yes, so the government of Finland informs us 3 days ago that most probably the COVID situation will be extremely good in Finland by the end of June, and that means that you will definitely start your university studies at campus in Finland in September, and everyone is very willing to give all the support needed that you can do that. And also the situation in the whole world, it has been better and better during the last 4 weeks. So thanks to this vaccination, most probably the world is totally different after 3-4 months, but definitely before September everything will be good.
And as well, Antti, you are right actually. And as well, the most of the universities in Finland are highly technologically advanced. They have good LMS. The most of the classes happens during this process. There was not the case when the universities are totally closed, not at all. So they are happening online courses still there, and the graduations are happening online as well. So I think even if you get admitted and if something happens from your own country, you can't travel here, no problem. The university studies will continue, irrespective of the traveling restrictions are there or not.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I think this was the plan for today, to just go around. So thank you very much for everyone for asking a lot of good questions. There are a few more good questions. If you have, please send us to our email info@ccefinland.org. Next Thursday at the same time, 3 o'clock Finland time, we will be having a similar session with Antti, and there we will go deep inside the process of application, as well as we'll have some fun facts about Finland, why you should come to Finland, not only for studies, but also enjoy the nature. We will see it more next week, Thursday. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook so that you can be able to get regular updates, and visit our website, ccefinland.org, where you can subscribe to our newsletters, and then so that you will get the regular updates about what is happening across our various programs from K to 12 and university programs. Thank you very much. Thank you, Antti.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate your time, and let's make sure that we will have good students
Yes.
Sorry. Last question, because it has already been given. The question here is that if I cannot join this program, is it possible to join the next possible program so that I can be able to get to the next academic year because of the matriculation exam?
Yes. So the next application period will end by the end of August, and the next pathway will start in September 13. So you are welcome to that, but hopefully you can make it in February and you can start your pathway studies in March this year.
Yes, mid of March. Yes, exactly. So thank you very much. It's really, so I think we took the last question as well, which was coming in, and we are ready to go. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.